Yeah, I saw a few big transactions. I think, yeah, that's true because I think I saw like even a 3 or 4 mil transaction myself, in
Oh
one
yeah,
of them.
there was definitely a. I got it right here. There was one. Yeah, there it is. 12.1 million hex for that was
Okay,
a 1.4 million, and then one for 11.8 million hex, and that was 1.5 million. So that's $3 million right there, just on two transactions.
yeah, wow. I mean, are people just not interested in PX? Are they not following Richard and following the
Um,
timeline? Or are they like, if you're selling Hex right now, like explain yourself, or do you have any idea?
well, this is. I think they were tracking the wallet. It's from one wallet. Um, I guess there's some uh, assuming it's a certain individual, but that's just
Okay,
speculation.
you
I
think
don't really get involved in all that. Like I don't know all the drama.
it could be
Um,
connected with the recent drama? You
I
think?
think that was a speculation, right?
That's
So
so weird. It's like, is that like going, on tilt when you're playing poker? Like, what? I don't get it. What do you sell right before you get a copy? Do
well,
you
I think
think Hex is going down anytime soon? Yeah, please. If you do, tell me why you think that.
yeah, this person has another 47 million in hex.
Oh,
So
so it's not all their position.
no, no. And
Okay.
frankly, if, that's their prerogative, although I don't like getting dumped on, but what can we do, right? We could get pissed and complain and all this, but like that ain't going to solve the problem. And I guess maybe, these things happen, right? It's just how it is. I think, Hex has to be more widely adopted in order to have a little bit more of a cushion on some of these, liquidation events, and that will come with time, right? But that's just kind of what happens, I guess. It's still a fairly new coin, and it, people are gonna lose interest in it over time, especially if they're already, they've got a ton of money in it, made a ton of money rather,
Mm.
and at that point, it's like, hey, if they need some cash, why not, dump some of the interest? If not to say that guy made interest on what he
Yeah.
dumped,
I'm
but
not
I
saying that you should never
yeah,
do it, but like at this time, like right before the fork, you're gonna dump it now. You can't
yeah,
wait.
yeah, it's I agree with you. It's not a there's no justification in terms of arguing that it was a good time at all. Like I agree, it's horrible timing. Although Richard just announced he thinks it's still weeks away. So
Oh, did that come from the
yeah,
stream?
yeah. They did. He
Hmm.
said they found some bugs, and
Fantastic.
yeah, he said I'd rather fix it now, which I agree with, and then hope that no one finds it, or there it comes up after the fact.
Hmm.
So he said to me, it sounds like weeks. So sorry to sorry
Oh,
to hamper the
well,
mood here.
I mean, I think I don't. Well, just going back to the hex dumping too. Like, I don't have any emotions when I see it. I'm just like, I don't understand, but I have no negative emotions. I have no positive emotions. I'm just like, huh, that's funny. They're
Yeah,
dumping right now. No, yeah. And for the news that we could not be launching mid May, and we may not launch at the end of May now. Yeah, and I was listening to Hexologist last night, and he was saying he still thinks June. So I could buy into June. I've been saying May. I've been saying April. Something would be announced. May it would launch. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. So maybe June now. What do you think?
yeah. I've had this perspective since it was announced. Like I rather have it right than rushed, right?
Yeah,
Because you only really get one shot at a first impression, right? So
one moonshot.
yeah, and all of the haters are just going to look for ways to dump on it and talk bad about it. So why give them ammunition to do that just because we wanted to rush the product because the community is impatient, right? So
Right.
I think in the long term, I think Richard deserves the benefit of the doubt. He's developed HEX. It's had zero downtime and zero bugs, and there hasn't been any issues. And from what we've seen with Luna and the other attacks that we've read about and understood, and it's way better to have a project that's very secure and taking its time to come to market.
Yeah, I think nobody wants an incomplete product, especially when you've been waiting this long. The worst thing that happens is a false start. It launches, and we're like, whoa, we gotta roll the chain back, or we gotta fix this, or downtime. Like, Richard wants this to be glorious. It's gonna be part of his legacy as far as like building that credential of makes the best products. And if that's what you optimize for, you want to get it right. And people have to wait longer. We all have to wait longer. It's just how's it going to be.
And that's the advantage of having a founder that doesn't need money, because a lot of people would try to rush the product because they need the money, right? And
they're going to run out of investors, things like that.
Yeah, and in this case, that's not what's needed. It's like we talked about. It's reputation's on the line, and that is what he's in it for. So he's not going to do it until he's 100% solid.